Hey guys, so I wanted to give, this is actually a positive update. First off, I wanted to talk about how I've been feeling and stuff, feeling run down, feeling very tired, having a lot of headaches, just having all these symptoms. And I was on this birth control pill that was prescribed for pain. And unfortunately, I had side effects from it because it is the type of birth control pill that has estrogen in it. And I guess my body makes enough estrogen, so basically I was having an overdose of estrogen. And it was causing all the symptoms, physical symptoms, that I have been experiencing. And I stopped taking that, and I'm actually going to be trying to figure it out. There's an issue with it because it's got a similar name, but it was called in the wrong name. So I worked with the pharmacy. They're going to call and try to get the right prescription for this new one that it either has a lot less estrogen or no estrogen. I can't remember exactly, but that should help because I was getting really bloated and all that stuff, and I actually lost a lot of the bloating. Like, this shirt is just hanging off me now. I don't know if you can see, but I'm sorry if I'm giving you like a boob shot, but like it's all loose. It was like tight and whatever, so I was just bloating right up. Um, and I was feeling very pregnant and stuff, but it was basically just the bloating. So that is why I have been feeling very down, very weak, and all that stuff. Because there was another side effect, but I'm not going to say it on here. You ladies probably know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so that's a lot of what was been going on. And since I stopped taking it, I actually feel better. I'm still having trouble sleeping at night, and I'm still getting headaches, but the other stuff isn't so bad now. So that's good. Okay. The next topic is basically events leading to change, which is, I've talked about a lot of the stressors, things that have been stressing me out and all that stuff. And I believe I said in my last video that something happened with my son, and I didn't get into details just because it was so recent and I was upset, and I just wasn't ready to talk about it. But what happened last week is, well, actually it was the week before, my son got beat up by some neighborhood kids. I let him go outside on the playground where I could see them, and they decided to beat him up. So that, along with everything else that's been going on, I decided, I want him to be around people who are going to inspire him and uplift him rather than bring chaos into our lives. We don't need that. That's just more stress. And, he already deals with low self-esteem and confidence and stuff. And being on the autistic spectrum, it just doesn't make it it's just that much harder, So, what you doing, baby? So I decided, because at my NAMI group, one of the facilitator goes to this church, and he was talking about them trying to get more people involved, of all ages and all that stuff. And I thought, maybe that would be a good idea to get involved in something like that, because there's a lot of positive influences there. And my son my son could benefit as well as me from going to a place where there's a lot of positivity. So I decided to try it out yesterday, and I actually liked it a lot. the people are very nice, and it felt very open and welcoming, and, you know, total opposite of my environment here. So I really liked that. And I didn't bring my son because it's hard for him to sit still. It's like an hour service. So I didn't think he'd want to go to that, but they do have Sunday school, which is starting in the fall. They don't have it during the summer because a lot of people, you know, they're on vacation, whatever. And I talked to him about it, and, you know, I said, there's more than just sitting and listening to a service. You know, you go up and you talk to the pastor, and then you go to Sunday school and you do activities, and there's events and things that you can do that are separate from the service, and you get to be with other kids and all that stuff. And he said he's willing to give it a try. So, you know, and I said, it's going to be a lot different than being around here. And, you know, he said he'd give it a try. And then I asked him, do you believe in God? It's okay if he doesn't. I'm not going to force him to believe in something he doesn't want to believe in. And he said no. And I asked him why. And he said because he got beat up. And that's really sad. So I told him, I said, honey, bad things are going to happen. People choose to act that way. But that doesn't mean that good things aren't going to happen too. And I said, think of God as love. The way that I love you, the way that you love me, you know, that is God. God can't stop people from doing things because we have free will. But it doesn't mean that you should give up hope or not have faith that good things are going to come your way, even if there are negative things that go along with it. And from that perspective, he understood it, and he's like, oh, okay, you know. So I'm just glad that he is interested in trying something new and wanting to try and, you know, do something where he's going to feel good about himself. I think that's very important. And, of course, for me, too, because I actually did feel really good when I went. And I was with the facilitator, too, and it was a good experience. I really liked it. And plus, it's a half hour away from where I live, so I don't have to run into any of these people. So, yeah, that is that part of it. So hopefully that will lead to some positive changes. And another change that I've made is, you know, when I started doing the medication changes, see, I was exercising, and then because of all that, I stopped because I was just so zombified. I kind of got out of it, but I started doing it again, and I'm feeling better, you know, and it also is helping with my back because, you know, if you've seen my videos, I've had back surgery, I have arthritis in my spine, and it helps to, you know, counteract the nerve pain and muscle pain and whatnot. So that is helpful. So I'm trying to be proactive and do things that have positive outcomes. And hopefully, you know, things will maybe start to turn around in terms of all this negativity that is around here. Because when I'm not here, I don't feel that negativity, that negative energy. When I am here, I feel it. You know, people give off lots of energy, and there's a few people here in particular that they're just filled with this negative anxiety. So, yeah, I hope that this is the start of something good. And I hope that Casey doesn't have to deal with what he had to deal with. And there was another thing that happened a few weeks ago or a month ago, and he was accused of something he did not do. It was actually the other kid, but he got blamed for it. And yeah, I'm basically, other than one of the people upstairs who has kids and one person down here who has kids, I'm not letting him play with any of the other kids and around in the neighborhood unless they're, you know, going to be a positive influence on him. He's not playing with them. I'm not doing that, and I'm going to make sure the best I can that he goes in a positive direction, because I think that's really important for both of us. So yeah, I want to try to get that positivity back in my life. This year has just been one major roller coaster. So, and I don't mean that necessarily with mood. I mean that with just life, and hopefully going into next year things will turn around. Going into the rest of the year, going into next year. So, yeah, we'll see. So I just wanted to give you guys this update, and you know, just send positive vibes your way. And you know, just I hope you all are taking care of yourselves and, you know, doing what you got to do to stay as healthy as possible. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. It means a lot to me. I hope you all are doing well, and I will see you guys next time. You guys take care. Bye.